Girl, what is happening? Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Brittany for those of you who are new, and thank you so much if you are a returning friend and supporter. I really appreciate you coming back. Today we did this eye makeup look. It's like yellow orangey color. Was really inspired by this shirt plus the trend that's been going on. I feel like I'm a little late, but sorry about that. Better late than never. I created this eye makeup look. I did the face and everything. I didn't show my brows on camera because, as you know, they take forever in a day. So if you like how I create this eye makeup look, then just go ahead and please keep watching. We're priming with the Luscious Angel Eyes primer. It's not focusing, but this one. And I put too much. I'm blending this out. So we're going to use a shade called Pride. It's kind of like a orangey, peachy tangerine color. And we're basically going to blow that out all over the crease, right on top of the primer. I like to press it on first and then I'll go in and blend out. Girl, what is happening? I have to tame these baby hairs. I love them, but sometimes there's too much. Now that we have that pressed on, we're gonna just blend away. This is a Tarte brush that I got for $5 at IMATS one year that I just started using. So bad. And I'm blending inside the inner corner so you can see like color on here as well. I'm going with another layer right on top. Okay, and then we're gonna use the shade right under that one. It's called Culture. It has a little bit of shimmer. Where are you? This one right here. And I'm building that right on top of it. It's gonna like bring it out a little bit more. At least the little corally color. This is a brush that I use that has like no product on it. I mean, I didn't dip into anything. I just used it for blending. This is a Morphe M513 brush. Just kind of like blending everything out, so everything can diffuse together. Okay, so for the yellow part of this, I didn't add any like primer. I did use the other primer, but I wanted to use like a yellow base to see if it will actually stand out a little bit more. I have the Makeup Forever Flash palette, but if you have like the ColourPop eye base primer or eyeshadow, like you can totally use that. I'm just gonna use my finger with like barely any, so that way the eyeshadow has something to stick to. See, it's very, very faint. It almost doesn't even look like it's there. Okay, now I'm going to use the shade called Sunlight, which is the yellow in this palette. I'm just going to press this on. It's a little bit more brighter. I didn't use the primer for this one just because I had started this look with one eye and it was going really bad. It was looking super chalky, so I took it off and redid it. But this is not too bad. So I'm just pressing it on. Now I'm gonna like blend out or blend this yellow into the corally orangey color. I really wanted to get the ColourPop Honey palette, but I have so many palettes and I'm like, I have so many rainbow palettes as well. I'm like, let me just use whatever I have, you know? It's just so cute. The packaging always gets to me. I'm just like, oh, girl, we need to get that, but I contain myself, so. For the brow bone color, I use the Carity palette in the shade Natural, which is this color right here. That one, it's kind of like a bone color. Not too white, but not too cream. If you have your favorite brow bone eyeshadow color, please feel free to use it. Alright, so to hydrate the skin, we're going to use the Youth to the People. I'm going to use this to hydrate the skin. I really like this. The mist is super, super fine. Alright, and now we're going to use the Tatcha Soap Canvas Primer. So my skin has been changing. I've gotten really dry around my chin area as of recently. I think it's because of the toner I was using. So I stopped using that toner. I mean, granted, I was done. It was the Ulla Henriksen Spot Glowing one. I don't know. I think that kind of like dragged me up a bit. So I had to get a new toner, which I was due for, so not a problem. But it just kind of sucks because, you know, I really think it was that primer. I would really think it was that toner, but I think it's my age too. My skin's just changing. So, you know, it's just fun turning 28, right? Not turning, it's just, you know, just fun being 28 now. I've been doing my foundation first and then doing my eyebrows, which is something super different for me. If you know, I've always had my brows on before any type of eyeshadow look that I'm gonna do. We're gonna be using the Dose of Colors Meet You Here foundation. I'm in the shade 123 in the medium tan section. Notice that this foundation is like a, I mean, if you saw my previous video with this foundation, like featuring it the first time, it left it really nice. But because my skin is like changing, I noticed that it started breaking up on me on my chin. Not that day, but you know, I've been using this foundation since then. And it kind of sucks, but I really like the finish of it. If you're oily, I think this would work for you. Just have to set it and use a really good primer. So I'm just spreading this all over the place, and then we're gonna use a brush to blend this in. And I'm so sad it started breaking up on me because I really, really like this foundation, like the finish of it and how it lasted all day. I think just really pressing it into the skin also is something that, the longevity of it, and I hadn't been doing that because I've been like doing quick makeup for work, so it's kind of like, okay, super quick, super fast, you know. But that day that I did that video, I really pounced it into my skin, so that also kind of, I feel like, helped. We're gonna move on to some concealer. I have two different kinds. These are from Milani. I have one that's like my perfect skin tone, and then one that's a little lighter for highlighting. And first we're gonna use the warm beige. That's actually like my skin tone. And then on top of it, go in with the more lighter. We're gonna use my favorite contour stick, that. The Benai Banana Powder. Oldie but a goodie. Let me just take out some of the excess of the creasing of my under eye. I felt like once I hit 28, it just hit me. It didn't even say hey, like it didn't creep up on me. It was just like boom. I'm starting to crease everywhere. These smile lines just getting worse. Under eyes is getting worse. Okay, and I'm gonna go with my pressed powder. This is from Milani. I'm in the shade Beige. And also, oh, someone's calling. So we're gonna use this right on top. Okay, we're gonna use this highlighter. This is from Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade 24 Karat. It's so pretty. I hope I don't drop this. I have not used a loose pigment in a long time. Oh, she is. Ooh, it smells good. It's like, here, Fenty did that. So we got that. Now we're gonna use a bronzer. We're gonna use the Milani bronzer. I'm in the shade Suntan. For blush, we're using the NARS Dolce Vita. I'm actually going to use the MAC palette because I want it to be a little more use this middle shade right here. I set the face and everything. We'll go back with some highlight maybe, just so that way the mascara doesn't mess up. I'm gonna use the same mist just to hydrate. Also gonna use that Pride color. Use that same Fenty 24K on the inner corner, and I am really excited to use this because it's so pretty. I'm gonna do eyeliner because I really like the eyes. I'm just gonna curl my lashes and put on some mascara. This is Laura Mercier. If you have really long lashes and you're blessed with them, this look would look so pretty just by itself, like a really nice summer. I actually have an orange one to put on the waterline. This is from Glossier in the shade Jumbo. Okay, we fixed the bun and we put on these lashes because it took me forever and a day. For lip combo, I have this one. I don't know how it's gonna look. This is the Morphe lip liner in the shade Bite Me, which I'm always using. It's a really nice color. The Dose of Color is more Creamer Please lipstick, and the KKW Peach Lip Gloss, which is so nice. So that's the end of this eye makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I hope I am not late on the yellow train of makeup trend for this look. I mean, it is the end of summer now, but hey, better late than never, right? So thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Toodles!